Luxurious, oh God, Versace bathrobe over her voluptuous body. Charles, you need prayers, and drifted languidly downstairs. Who is it? She asked her butler Giovanni. He eyed her cautiously. It's this young man Forbes again. Do I let him in? Certainly, show him to the atrium. Sean came into the opulent atrium, still dizzy and slightly nauseated by the strong fragrance of roses and other fragrant flowers that adorned the room. He eyed the Contessa lustfully. Ooh, is that gown Versace? Tie silk? She glared at him coldly. Shut up and listen carefully if you ever want to leave Italy alive. Oh, God. You people really are sick. Anyway, killing time again as I scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Evan is not who you think he is, continued the Contessa. He's obsessed with me and is insanely jealous. Last night he became enraged when you were teaching me those Andalusian flamenco dance moves and hatched this bizarre plot to discredit you and have you rot in an Italian jail for the rest of your life. But he knows you have the list of names of his former victims, and you can use this to destroy him. But where is the list? Asked Sean. I couldn't find it. Ah, but I know where it is, replied the Contessa knowingly. Last night when you passed out, I removed it from your wallet and hid it somewhere in your person. Or better yet, somewhere in your person. At that precise moment, Sean took a step back, puzzled by this latest clue. As he did so, the faint rustle of paper sounded from between his hips. He blanched. Yes, Niall. Slowly he reached into his trousers and sheepishly retrieved the small slip of paper. This is blank. Is it? The Contessa asked, mocking his naivete. Evan is much slyer than you think. You see, dearest Sean, the names are etched into the parchment. Revealing them would simply require a little charcoal. Rub gently across it. Then all shall be revealed. Sean's head swam from the whirlwind of facts assaulting his drug-addled brain. Flashes of the previous night came to him in visions. Sean having visions? The dancers, the harlots, and the horse. It had been a gaudy affair. Hedonistic nights of evil caipirinhas, pâté and endless bottles of Veuve Clicquot. Everyone present had been nude. All save the Contessa herself. She oversaw the debauchery with a watchful eye from the foot of the spiral staircase. The Contessa knew the foreigner was out of his depth in this carnal world. He had already taken more of the drug than Evan had poured into his drink earlier. It had been too late to save him. The night had already progressed beyond even his power to halt, her power to halt. She retreated from the staircase as the young filly neighed in the dim of the villa. By this point, reading this thread, I was practically unconscious. Anyway, without notice, Sean's partner in crime, Tanya, yes, you, Tanya, snatched the parchment from his grasp. Tanny? How in the world did you find me? Sean, no time to explain. We've got to get out of here. You're in danger. Sean pulled away from Tanya's desperate grasp. Tanny, no! The Contessa! Tanya's face hardened. The Contessa! We have to leave! Suddenly, Evan emerged down the spiral staircase. Evan! Exclaimed Tanya and Sean in unison. Evan roared maniacally. Fools! He placed his arms around the Contessa, who smiled knowingly. You were too easy, Sean Forbes. The Contessa is my wife. It was then that it all became clear to Sean. They had both been using him in their sinister parlor game of lust, drugs, and whores. "Sean, we have to get out of here, now!" screamed Tanya. And with that, the pair fled the atrium into the courtyard, running as fast as they were able. Tanya slipped on a loose stone. "Ah, Sean!" Sean turned around to see Evan and the Contessa's manservants giving chase to them, armed with large knives and greyhounds. Sean drew Tanya to her feet and resumed their escape. They hurtled along to the villa's gates, which was slowly drawing closed. "Tanny, hurry!" With barely room to spare, they tumbled their way through the smallest gap in the gates, running down the streets with their screams gobbled up by the Pisa winds. Breathless in an unknown alleyway, Sean turned to Tanya. "What in the world is going on?" Tanya raised a hand to explain, but gasped for air as she sought to settle her nerves. "Sean, I got a call from the consular office that you might be in danger. Evan and the Contessa are key suspects in an Interpol case involving young nubile girls." She hesitated. "And eunuch boys from Eastern Europe sold into sex slavery." Eunuch boys, Nile? Sad. "They prey on hapless visitors to use for their sordid pleasures. The drugs and sex are mainly for money, but the sex play, it's just for their pleasure." Oh my God, Tanya, that's horrible. What have I done? What have I gotten myself into?" "That's why we need to flee Italy, Sean. The consular office has emergency passports prepared for us to return to the Bahamas. We must get out of Italy